Hello and welcome to the Style Warden. In this video, we're going to be talking about 5 ways to prioritize self-care in your daily life. Here at the Style Warden, I practice style coaching, which is a unique blend of life coaching and personal styling blended together. Because of that, we focus on things bigger than just getting dressed. Self-care being one of those things. So why is self-care so important? We've all heard the cheesy phrase, you cannot pour from an empty pitcher. And that is exactly why self-care is so critical in filling yourself up so that you can give out your best self. Here are 5 easy, I say easy, simple steps to include self-care in your daily life. The first thing to do is recognize your needs. There's going to be tons of lists out there on how to practice self-care in your daily life, but the reality is we're all different and all need different things to fill our cup. For some of us, going out is a form of self-care. For others, we need to stay in. Your needs might change from day to day, week to week, month to month, depending on your schedule, your lifestyle, and what all you have going on. Recognize your own needs and understand that they might be different than somebody else's. Step number 2 is so heard of, but very difficult to practice, and that is setting boundaries. Make sure that you are setting aside time for yourself, that you are not allowing other people to infringe upon. Learning to say no, which can be difficult. And it really goes back to step number 1, which is assessing your own needs. You might need a little bit more time this weekend than next weekend, and setting those boundaries around what you're going to do, who you're going to hang out with, and how much time you're going to spend with other people or other obligations is really critical to being able to take care of yourself. Number 3 is one of my favorites, which is practicing mindfulness. Being mindful is not exactly the same as meditation. It's simply being mindful of your situation, what's around you in the moment, and what's happening right here, right now. Practicing mindfulness can be a great way to really understand what your boundaries are, what your needs are, and how you can take care of yourself in this particular moment. Number 4 is taking care of your physical health. This can be tricky if you're someone like me who maybe has chronic health issues. Sometimes going out and exercising and doing all the things isn't always as feasible. But finding little ways throughout your day to take care of your physical health will not only help you mentally, but will also help you remind yourself that you are there to take care of you. So whether it's taking a walk, moving your body, eating food that you know will help fuel you later in the day, anything you can do to help take care of the physical side of you will help you feel better about yourself. And believe it or not, it'll actually help you when it comes to your personal image and your personal style. Number 5 is make time for hobbies and interests. Now, this one can be tricky if you're like me because people ask me all the time, Leah, what are your hobbies? And I say, I feel like the most boring person ever when people ask me that question. I actually recently took my journal in a therapy session and started writing out all the different things that could be considered hobbies that I could do whenever I'm bored or needing something. Hobbies don't have to be super cut and dry, like I love to hike or I love to collect miniature train pieces. Hobbies can be just things that you enjoy that help you relax or just kind of get away into your own space. And they can be done by yourself or with other people. It all goes back to step 1, step 2, right? Getting to know yourself, knowing your boundaries, setting those boundaries so that you have time for those hobbies, doing things that maybe take care of your physical health and are a hobby at the same time. This is the thing that I have the hardest time with because as a full-time entrepreneur and somebody that has a full-time job, it can be difficult to find time to spend time with friends and family, take care of myself, self-care this, self-care that, and then also have hobbies on top of that. Another idea would be to create a little jar full of things that you like to do. Maybe it's go to museums, maybe it's take a walk, maybe it is go for a hike. And then on the weekend, when you have some time, pull it out of the jar and have some fun. The reason self-care is important for your personal image is because when you are taking care of yourself and you're prioritizing yourself, that will shine through in your confidence and the way that you present yourself. When we're talking about personal style and fashion and your image, it's not just about buying the right clothes or, having the most expensive designer bag. It's a much deeper transformation that happens, and my clients find that they have better success when they prioritize themselves and take self-care seriously. If you want to read my blog post on this video, you can go to thestylewarden.com and tell me in the comments what your favorite form of self-care is. I'll see you next time.